midterms, right?
The members of Grassroots Democrats HQ aren't buying the narrative of midterm electoral disaster spun by many media pundits. The group held a fundraiser on May 1st in Pacific Palisades, attracting an A-list cast of Democratic speakers.
I remember back in 2018 when we were running, and all of a sudden we saw a huge number of people that had come from Los Angeles and the surrounding area down to San Clemente to help knock on doors. It was a huge boost, and it wound up making a huge difference.
We have an extraordinary partnership with the Democratic Party of Orange County and the Grassroots Democratic Headquarters. They've been working with us since 2018 to ensure that we're continuing to change Orange County.
You know, canvassing is so important for this race, and that's why Grassroots Dems HQ is so critical. It's so critical to support them so that they can support candidates such as myself, such as Mike Levin, Katie Porter.
Grassroots Democrats HQ is a group of Democrats dedicated solely to election victories by empowering volunteers and giving them the tools for success.
We started in 2019. Actually, the leadership was working with a different organization in 2018 and decided to start 2019 with the Grassroots because we wanted to meld the Grassroots volunteers with the Democratic Club volunteers. That's where the real power is, between the two.
The whole reason that we are here is because we want to make sure that we can provide a platform for all the volunteers that want to get engaged but might not know how or don't have the capacity to work 24/7. That's what we do.
It really comes down to funding the grassroots leadership that is going to make the phone calls and knock on the doors and send the text messages and write the postcards that are going to make the big difference.
Grassroots Democrats HQ has established an impressive record. Last year alone, the group made 925,000 phone calls to voters, sent 2 million texts, mailed 292,000 postcards, and knocked on 11,300 doors.
We also have 23,000 individual volunteers on our list. And that is ironically the result of COVID because we had to pivot and become a virtual operation.
In the 2022 midterms, the stakes couldn't be higher because the Republican Party has become a whole other animal.
And to have one political party giving up on democracy, giving up on having people vote, giving up on science, giving up on immigration, to me it's just antithetical to everything I was taught as a kid.
We're not going to tackle the Republican attacks, tit for tat. What we're going to do is actually turn out the vote. We're going to talk to people about what their lived experiences are every day, why these elections matter, why access to healthcare matters.
Mana Shushtari began working for Grassroots Democrats HQ as a student fellow.
And I told my mom, don't worry, it's only through the presidential election. Don't worry, Mom, now it's only going to be through the Georgia Senate runoff. Don't worry, Mom, it's just going to be for the spring semester. And now I'm here in Los Angeles as the field director, working full-time to make sure we elect Democrats up and down the ballot.
We attract anyone who wants to be a part of making it happen and who don't want to wake up the day after Election Day and realize they could have done something and they didn't.
This is Gaston Castellanos reporting.